Well, it's 10:05. Still no call from Amazon yet. Finally at home. What's up, guys? Welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas here at a name. Instead of Vlogmas, to rename the vlogs in general, I'm going to steal something from a pastor. So, somebody who I would call friend, Pastor Trey Van Camp, he calls everything or associates it somehow with his name. And so he calls his stuff DocuEntre, since his name's Trey. Well, actually that's middle name, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Well, I thought it'd be a grand old idea to call mine's DocuEntre. Huh? DocuEntre, Entree Woman TV? No? Alright, whatever. Challenges of using a camera with not that great low light or even just ceiling light ability. So this is the ZS70 and she, or he, is not performing all that well, even though I have the camera. Let's see if I bump that exposure up some. I'm not seeing a difference other than a greasy face. Let's see here. See what we can do about this. Okay, that still sucks. So all the more reason why you know that I got the Panasonic G85. I'm like super duper dark on here, and it doesn't matter what I do to make it any better other than lower the shutter speed ridiculously to what it shouldn't be. Interesting. Anyway, so my mom, in her gentle, kind, wonderful soul, she gave me a bunch of bags. So these are some books that my wonderful mother gave to me. Well, not gave to me, she gave me this one. It's a Life Essentials Study Bible, and it has like these QR code readers on there and all that. And then this is mine. It's called She Reads Truth, and I like it because it gives you all of these different time frames of different people, and then it's really laid out well, so it looks nice, and so I like that. But since I teach the teens at my church, then I need other books and resources that I don't have, but with access to my mom, because I get a lot from her and my personality and stuff like that. So I got a lot of different books to study, but let me turn this light on because this darkness is bothering me. So now I gotta sit in studio lights to do a vlog at home. So so that's way better. With a little light, all things are possible. Yeah, so since I teach the teens at my church, I have to study and do a whole bunch of stuff to help out the kiddies. And then I got 2 more down here. That this one is a chronological Bible, study Bible. So that's 3, 4 including my own, and then talk through the Bible, which is 1. So to make things easy, we're starting at the beginning. So it's a lot of just good stuff in here. So I have to take time and go through all of this stuff eventually at some time this weekend, so that I can be ready for Sunday. I'll get better as these vlogs go along, I assure you. The old trusty desk. So I haven't heard from Amazon yet. It's only 9:48. So I haven't heard from Amazon yet. I still have everything here. Even though I started the return online, I haven't actually sent anything back yet. So we're just holding off and we're waiting to see exactly what they say, because they're contacting the manufacturer to try to get them to actually do a return, but not a return, but reimburse me for that. And then I have this huge, incredible course that I'm going to be starting to outline and get, well, it's not that I've sort of outlined, and then I have to go through and I want to re-clarify. So I've already kind of gone through like what would be considered like a rough draft-ish type thing for what I want to do. And I already have the ideas and the principles outlined, and I want to go through and make sure it makes sense, because like how I broke down the Canon M50 series is how I typically go through and break down things concept upon concept, precept upon precept. And in the midst of all that, even though like I'm thinking about that, I'm also thinking about this whole camera situation, because this is something that has thrown me for a loop. And as much as I love Panasonic cameras, just that like little bit of walking in the room and it's nothing but I'm using a light, and then I have to cut my studio lights on to get a decent shot. Like even now I have my little panel up there in the G85, and you could just say, why not use the G85? Because I have a point and shoot camera, and this is what this is for. And the screen's getting a little wobbly, so it is I guess just from general use or whatever. So I've been looking, even though I said that I wasn't going to buy another camera for the next 365. I'm gonna have to replace the M50 one way or the other. And I like the size of a point and shoot camera. I like that it's handheld. I do like to have one of those also, like I have the ZS70, but this issue of the lighting and the focusing is just that, unfortunately, that signature issue with Panasonic cameras. So I was thinking about this. It's a Canon PowerShot SX740, and they just came out with this earlier this year, so it's only a few months old. So it still has the cropped time 4K in there, but it has the 4K time lapse and all that stuff. It has a 40x times zoom instead of a 30x times zoom like this one has. Not that I really need all of that, but you know, it has the included updated processor and all of that good stuff. See, look down here in the comments or what have you. Does this camera, somebody didn't have the English right, but basically, does it have a touchscreen? No, this camera is not a touchscreen. So why would you want a camera that you flipping the screen up, but you can't touch the screen? They do the most weirdest things, and I have no idea. Like, they are just beyond me. Now, they do have something like a G9X or something like that. So it's actually called the G5X, and it's like a G7X Mark II on steroids. It has all this extra stuff, extra dial, like an exposure compensation dial right there. It's all right. Be pretty good wide, or pretty good in wide, or what have you. Specs seem okay, but otherwise, meh. Not for $700, you know. And hashtag, that's what honey will do for you. Show you how to save those dollars. Save $67.19, and that's basically the taxes. You get it through a different seller, but meh. So otherwise, I mean, as far as camera stuff, I'm just thinking and considering my options. What, you know, possibilities do I want to go with or whatever. Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to be moving around the J85 more than I care to, and probably keeping the ZS70 as a quick on-the-go backup. And they're pretty good for these vlogs or whatever, but most of these will probably be in my office, since that's where I spend a good majority of my time. another 50 minutes or so before I need this call from Amazon. And as tired as I am today, I know I'm not going to be able to really efficiently do any work. So I'm going to quickly record tomorrow's podcast episode, and then I'm going to read until it's time for the call. Well, it's 10:05. Still no call from Amazon yet.
I see a follow-up set, but I don't. I'm not able to transfer you to them, and I don't have any information yet, or they've not marked any on here.
So there's no way to check the status on what's going on, or?
I don't have any information. Do you have the last four numbers of the order? Maybe I can check there.
Yes. One moment. Let me pull that back up.
I don't see any notes. They must have a supervisor must have them, because I don't see any on the account. The only thing I could tell you is to wait for them to call. I'm not sure if they've resolved it.
No, she stated that that you guys were going to see if they could reimburse me for the damages for the camera, and that was just all that was stated. I waited on hold for quite some time while she spoke with the lead, but other than that, and then she emailed me that confirmation that she was going to call, and I still have, like I said, I haven't received any phone calls. I didn't get any manufacturer's information or anything additional. So that whole time yesterday, complete and total waste of time. No notes, no anything except an email from a first name, no name person that they can't transfer me to. And I need to send an email now, apparently, to the seller to see what's what and hope that they do something. And this gets to be the frustrating part for me, because not only did I waste my time staying up late and trying to go about this in the best way possible, but the fact that I'm still not getting any remedy for this issue. And then they're saying, try to contact them first. Well, how long should I wait before they respond back? How long is it before, once I call you guys back, would be for the third time now handling this issue before this kind of gets resolved. And so it just gets to be mess on top of more mess. And I'm not staying up tonight. I am tired from yesterday. So I need to get some kind of rest if I'm going to be able to function and do what I need to do for tomorrow and Saturday. So this whole thing has been a bust thus far, and I don't even know what to do other than to send this silly, contact them through Amazon and see what happens. So we'll see.